Alrighty. Perfect. Hello everyone, welcome back to another playthrough of Alan Wake. We have finished the main game that ended relatively positively. It seemed like Alan, in his writing of the story, wrote it so that he would die, so that Alice can live. And the last line is that he said, "It's not a lake, it's an ocean." And from what I read on like Reddit and stuff, that seems to mean that the story that he was writing isn't a lake, but it's an ocean, meaning it's vast, it's wild, it's crazy, it's kind of scary, but also beautiful, maybe? I don't know. And yeah, it does seem like he sacrificed himself, because once Alice comes up out of the water, she's like, Alan, Alan, and he doesn't come up. But we did see him jump into the water. So I'm taking that to mean that he sacrificed himself to the Dark Presence in exchange for Alice. Now we have these two specials. We have the Signal and the Writer. So we are going to start with this.
Previously on Alan Wake. Something I only know as the Dark Presence held my wife captive and used her to make me write a horror story that came true.
I'll bring her back.
Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Yeah.
Alan?
Right,
I
she
saved
came out.
Alice, then wrote a better ending for the story. But not without a price. I was trapped somewhere in the dark place, a strange zone somewhere beyond our world.
So I was
It's
right.
not a lake. It's an ocean.
Special feature 1, the Signal.
After the completion of any difficult undertaking, there are mixed emotions. Accomplishment and relief. Sadness, depression. For a while, everything was about the work. Like an illness, it consumed you, changed you. You locked yourself away from the world to do it, and now you need to recover. Learn to live without it. Find a way to crack open the door and let the light back in. I knew this place. It was familiar, but wrong somehow.
Welcome to the...
Everything had a surreal, dreamlike quality.
I can't believe it. I've got
I had a
back
disturbing feeling
here.
of deja vu.
from the bookstore. When
I
they
had
took it
no
out the
idea
window.
why I was here or where I had been before this moment. But something was waiting for me at the back of the diner.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, because it'll
Do
break
me
you.
a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Number 6 in the jukebox.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Investigate the restaurant. There's a clock ticking. Never went in here before.
Alan, listen to me. Go no deeper.
What?
Focus. You're losing yourself. I will try to help the best I can, but it's up to you. Find a better point of contact.
What do you mean?
I cannot hear you. Please, you're the one making all this happen. Concentrate. This is what's happening.
Nightmares. Too deep. Can't take the pressure. It's too much.
Suddenly, Wake found himself face to face with himself.
At the sight of myself, the dream suddenly became lucid. The dark place. That's where I was.
You will need weapons. It's not the light itself, but what it represents. You will need it.
Okay.
This is not a gun. It is a tool in a logical process of elimination. Be careful. I will try to find a better point of contact.
Okay.
I didn't understand Zane's message.
Neither do I.
And knowing where I was didn't fix anything.
Nope.
Something had gone wrong after I had finished departure.
Something went wrong after finishing it. Kind of like with Thomas. That was his issue.
What the hell was that?
Exit the diner. Okay. So now it's here.
The diner had become deserted. Then the door was smashed off its hinges and Wake had to fight for his life.
The door. Like this door? Oh, that door. Oh crap. Crap, of course there's another one over here. Shoot. Darn. I'm in close quarters. That complicates things.
What the hell was that?
This is exit the diner.
The diner had become deserted. Then the door was smashed off its hinges and Wake had to fight for his life.
Be nice to be some ammo around here. Or I could just literally just leave the diner. That'd be nice. But they say no. Hey, I definitely moved out the way. I need to get out this corner. Ugh. Freaking bastards cornering me. Okay. That sucked.
Zane!
Huh?
Wait for me!
He's like, bye.
The world had become twisted. These trees didn't belong here.
Crap. I don't have the patience. I don't have the ammo. Crap, we're running. Okay. Okay. Choto. I'm gonna go upstairs first. Oh, never mind. Oh, it's a manuscript page. Oh yeah, I forgot we need to run through those.
I knew it was my writing, but the words were jumbled, dreamlike fragments. Reloading frantically. The rounds slippery stone's throw away from the tent. The bed looked inviting, but it was just the radio. I had to go on. She was startled by the phone.
Verizon.
The GPS system was working. I hadn't expected that. Hello?
I'm trying to reach you. Can you hear me?
Hi.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Listen, I can help you, but you're drifting deeper. I can't reach you. You must come to me. I can't maintain the connection. Use the words. Follow the signal.
Okay.
It made no sense for the GPS system to work. I doubted any satellite was in range here. These were alien skies, but it was guiding me towards something.
Oops.
Towards Zane?
Ooh. That'll be helpful. Recharge. Oh, nice. Any other useful words around here? I'm not seeing any thermoses either. Alright, leaving?
Something had shifted again.
Yeah,
The
it's
dark place
different.
was playing tricks on me. It wouldn't stay still.
The town itself turned against Wake. Cars flew toward him.
Oh, crap.
Bone,
Crap.
flesh, muscle.
Crap.
It
Crap.
oozed hate. He wanted to bury him.
Ah. Ah. Oof. Anything in there? No. Go down, go down, go down, go down. Please, 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 buddy. Please, please. Ay. Enter. Okay. Ooh, shotgun. Heck yes. Yes, give me all of that. There's gotta be something else in here that we can make use of. Crap. Crap. Oh crap. Of course you're here. It's always you, sir. Ugh. I hate these guys. There's so many of them. Why are they attacking me so much when I'm like in a small building?
Something had shifted again. The dark place was playing tricks on me. It wouldn't stay still.
The town itself turned against Wake. Cars flew toward him.
Okay, I'm gonna use the flare gun. That's what I'll do. I got 2 rounds, so it should be okay. Okay. Crap! Whoops, my bad. Paddy! Okay, I'm gonna change to the flare gun, and much better. Okay. I'm not seeing any more ammo, unfortunately, so I guess we're just gonna keep going.
Everything I saw was familiar, and yet it wasn't.
Hello.
I cannot keep up. You're going too deep. I will try to guide you. Follow the signal.
I'm trying.
You must face yourself. Follow me.
What's with this? Let's see. Odin Anderson, the Allfather, the
The
trickiest.
system was supposed to lead me to Zephyr, but the shifts were interfering
You
with
talk
it.
too much, bro.
I had to keep trying. I wouldn't survive alone.
Okay, the trickiest geriatric with the wittiest gimmick, the deranged patriarch with the trademark tangent, crazy like a fox, dig? The endearingly popular star of the hit series Barry Wheeler presents new tricks for the old gods, blasts out his latest masterpiece, guaranteed to please gourmands everywhere. Moonshine is what's for dinner. It is available in all fine bookstores, also available as a modestly priced limited edition with annotations and commentary by Barry Wheeler. Flems fams, take note, coming soon as an audio book. Okay. Strange. You know what was so this past weekend, I literally finished 2 animes. I completed 2 animes. There's only 12 episodes. That's the great thing about animes. You can speed through them sometimes. One was To the Abandoned Sacred Beast, and the other was The Nocturne Window in the... It's a weird name. I can't remember exactly what it was.
The changes were becoming more violent. The street wasn't so much ripped apart as it was missing. Like some great hand had reached down inside. Everything felt erratic, unstable.
To Abandon the Sacred Beast it's by Mappa, and you follow this man named Hank Hennert, I believe it was. He is the captain of this group called Incarnates, and these are like people that were turned into like these monsters. And with the help of these incarnates, they're able to fight against the enemy, because you have like North Patra and then South Patra, and they were at war at each other, and the North was weaker compared to the South, so the North was making use of these incarnates. Let's read this. Sarah Breaker, White Falls finest, the red hot cop chick with a lightning fast boomstick. Her debut book, The Only Girl in the Bookhouse, delves deep into the double life of having a successful law enforcement career while being involved in a secret society. How does Daddy's Little Trooper fit into an old-fashioned fraternity? All right. But one day things go wrong. The war is about to end. You know, that's kind of what they've been working towards, but they're kind of, the other incarnates, Hank and them, wondering like what's going to become of them, because they were basically made specifically for war. And the person who actually made the incarnates, Elaine, I just need to get out of here. Goodness gracious, why does he take so long to drop the freaking flare? I think we're just going to get out of there. I feel like it's kind of pointless trying to fight all these guys. Elaine tells Hank, again, who's the captain, that we saw the lights coming on.
Where are you? Look, I'm trying to follow your goddamn signal.
The dark place is playing tricks on you. You're still going deeper. I'm trying to guide you, but it's hard.
What is this?
I can help you if you just stop sinking.
What? This is bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Brace yourself.
I was running after Zane, and he was telling me I was going too deep. ridiculous, but I was more scared than amused. I felt like I was being hindered by an unseen force in ways I couldn't fight. All I could do was keep going.
So Elaine devours to Hank, and Elaine's the one who even made the incarnates. She tells Hank that eventually the incarnates there's so many of them. I don't have any flares. What? Memory? Oh.
I remembered this. This happened before we found Barry.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, the incarnates will lose basically their humanity, just become beasts. And so she comes up with this plan of, let me just kill all of them, kill all the incarnate squad, and then they don't have to worry about basically losing their humanity. But this other character, Kane, kills Elaine before she's able to do that, and Kane's like the second in command. And he also shoots Hank, and he releases the incarnates into the world. And so the story is just you following Hank as he goes through and tries to
The playground wakes pathetic memories of the Wonder Years and the contrary little boy pretending he didn't miss his father he never knew. He surged up and beat Wake down, tearing around in slides, eager to cave in his head.
I must say, I think I'm about tired of all this. So yeah, Kane kills Elaine and shoots Hank. So Hank goes out after, being shot and waking up. He goes out to get revenge, basically, and to kill Kane, to figure out what the heck he's doing. And along the way, he meets this girl, Sharon, I think what it was how it was pronounced, who is the daughter of one of the incarnates he kills. She starts following and coming along on his journey because she wants to understand why it is he feels the need to kill the incarnates.
To get the door open.
Oh. Looks like if I stay up here, we're okay. Oh, shoot.
Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. I told him to get it fixed. Wait, I got the door open. Run for it.
Alright, run. Yeah, so she just doesn't understand why it is he does what he does. It was, I enjoyed it. It was pretty good, had a pretty good action scene, good story. It was only 12 episodes, so you can watch that in a weekend, like I did. It was good. Animation is really good. I mean, it's Mappa, so Mappa kind of always kills. They have yet to fail me, I think.
It was changing, twisting, out of control. It was too big on the inside. He couldn't see the ceiling. Something was moving in there. He was lost. He couldn't find the exit.
Asshole.
So that was one I watched, and then the other one
Shifts were getting more severe.
was really
I wasn't sure
weird.
if the place got bigger or I got smaller. The signal was going.
Oh. Let's not touch those right now. Those might come in handy. Shoot. Dang it. So I was right that they were coming handy. And then yeah, the other one I watched was called something about in the corner window, something. You're following this guy, Mikaido. And he is able to see dead people. Shoot. Dang! Oh, these guys are annoying. And this other guy, Hirokawa, I finally figured out what his name was. Like, remembered his name by the end of the show. It took me the entire show, but you know. He comes upon Mikaido-san, and he's like, "Are you my destiny?" And then like he touches his bag, and Mikaido's like freaking out. He's like, "Why the heck is this guy touching me?" And and with the help of Mikaido, Hirokawa is able to dispel this spirit he's looking at and can see. I hate you so much. And special thing is that so the way Hirokawa does the things he does is able to dispel this spirit is by touching Mikaido's
Zane left me
soul.
a page. He was trying to help me.
But apparently it's erotic when Hirokawa does it to Mikaido. So that's kind of a thing for a little bit. Luckily, that kind of sexual undertone kind of fades away as you continue on the show. But it was pretty strong for like the first, I would say, 4 episodes. But once you actually start getting really into
Barry.
Hey, bestseller. Looking good.
You're not real.
Well, no shit. What gave me away? What, the see-through thing? I'm a figment of your imagination, just like pretty much everything else you see here. Maybe even you.
That's insane.
Yeah, you're right. Everything that happened before made perfect sense, but this is insane. Good catch, Al.
shut up.
Okay, look, I gotta get going. The GPS.
The GPS, yeah, I know. Follow the signal. Got it.
Okay. So yeah, that runs away.
So,
Luckily.
anywho, I'm here to help you out. The thing is, you need to get a grip. All right?
You nag the way the real Barry does. You
He
know
really
that?
does.
Well, hey, be fair. It's not my fault you think I'm annoying.
I don't think you're annoying.
I do think he's
Ah,
annoying.
babe, relax. It's cool. Just try to stay on the ball here. You need to do what Zane tells you. He's been here for ages. He's like the expert.
So the whole idea with the show is that they
Anyway,
go
if
around.
this is
Oh my gosh, I
insane,
really wish he
and it's
shut
all
up.
from your mind. What's that say about you?
Fine.
I think the signal's pointing towards that thing in the distance.
Yeah, that'd be the Biltmore sawmill.
How the hell do you know that?
I don't know anything you don't. So why don't you ask yourself that? Huh? Maybe you saw a sign for it back in the real world. Or maybe it's the sawmill because I said it. Ooh, mama! Hey, Al! I guess the pen is mightier.
If you complete that sentence, you're fired.
Mightier than the sword.
You're fired.
Aw.
They go around dispelling these spirits and these curses, and then we get into the main meat of the story where you have this guy called Sensei who's using this girl to set like these traps and these curses and stuff. And what these curses do is that they can get into a person's soul and basically results in them dying. It kind of reminds me of the curses within Jujutsu Kaisen. And what Mikaido and Hirokawa are trying to do is stop this guy because
Hey, boss! Slicing through his flesh.
because of what this sensei guy is doing and making this other girl, Erika, do. It's killing a lot of people. It was interesting. I was watching it late at night, so there were definitely points I had to be like review what the heck was happening, because I'm just like, I'm really lost. there were a couple of points I had to pause, just like, okay, so Sensei's doing curses, and Mikaido and them are trying to stop Sensei from doing curses. Dude is using other girl to help with the cursing, and okay, things are starting to make sense now. And like based on people's belief in curses, it can impact like how well the curse even works. Whoops, I was too close. Definitely don't watch that show with English subs because definitely says some suggestive things, but nothing suggestive was actually happening. It was really weird. I'm glad they got rid of that. They got rid of that as the show continued. Because otherwise, because I was honestly debating even continuing the show, just like, okay, they're doing that on purpose. That is too much. Too much, sir. Oh yeah, I need to follow the GPS. I'm sorry. I'm just wandering. Dang it! But and like usual, they had the main character, what's his name? Hiyakawa. He's a blonde kid, and guess what? You guessed it, he suffered. He was traumatized. So I think, I was talking to one of my friends, I think he's right. It is a trope in animes, or in Japan, just period. Cute blonde kid? Want to make you suffer. If you're in anime, especially if you're MCU. Come on. Wait, you expect this not to torture you? Crazy. You cannot have adorable, cute, brown boy at that. Because always a guy thus far, from what I've seen. Can't have that and not have him suffer. That's not how this works. It was pretty interesting. Again, it was kind of hard to keep up with because I was tired. So trying to make sense of everything that was happening after having just finished another anime. It was a bit difficult keeping track of everything. But if you can get past, the unnecessary sexual dialogue and Hirakawa getting real close to Mikaido sometimes, you'll enjoy it. It was, turret? Oh, that's not what I need. Meh. Just keep going. Bridge.
You know, the way across here. I'm thinking the solution probably has something to do with those words.
Really?
Yeah, you should probably use them.
Your insight is staggering.
Oh, I know.
There you go.
This is the way things should be. I give advice and you follow. That's when things go right. If you get up to something on your own, that's when the trouble starts.
That's horseshit.
Al, I'm not saying anything you haven't come up with first. Hickman, remember?
This kind of thing could drive a man insane.
No! This is great! And it's probably therapeutic for you, too.
Oh gosh.
Wake's own words littering the landscape. His books common and discarded, like mud beneath his feet. Hardbacks, paperbacks, turned against him. Trash. Just cheap trash.
Oh,
I had
thanks.
seen weird transmissions of myself before, but not like this. The version of myself I saw now sounded insane, like a rancid storyteller who was out to torment and destroy his protagonist.
Oh, it is. Yeah, so we can get past that part. It was intriguing. I would say I had a good mystery story. Animation was good. The intro and outro songs were good. I did enjoy it in the end. Oh. My books?
Those are bad words. Bad words.
Dang. Okay, it's gonna be annoying. So I had to defeat my books while also trying to avoid
Get off me!
shining those things.
Wow, come on. You gotta be careful. Those are bad words.
I know.
Bad words.
Goodness, they're coming from all sides. What the freak? Gosh, there's so many things happening. I hate these things so much.
Get off me!
Wow, come on. You gotta be careful. Those are bad words. Bad words.
Ugh.
Careful. Those are bad words. Bad words.
Okay. At least you made it to your checkpoint. No, the flare! So, yeah. So now I need to find other shows to watch. I started the one Pandora Hearts last night as well. Or no,
The earth shook.
Sunday night.
Streetlights pushed themselves up through the ground, flickering madly and spitting sparks. In the shadows, Wake saw far too many figures advancing eagerly, already tasting the kill.
Great. I'm gonna die. Again.
Okay, this is just too weird.
That stops soon. I gotta
Barry,
get going so I can
is all this
shower.
really coming out of my head?
It's just the way this place is, Al. All that random stuff in your head.
Just gotta make my way through here, huh? Alright. There you go. Tim Tor Anderson. The god of thunder, the boozing geezer with the anger and the hammer. Come one, come all, face the age of murder and storm. Discovered by Barry Wheeler, this fresh new voice from a bygone era suggests new and innovative solutions to old problems. Don't you dare leave your bookstore without the best-selling self-help book, You're All Nails to Me. Foreword by Barry Wheeler. Dude really just like try to profit off of everybody in this game. But yeah, I went to Pandora Hearts, and guess what? That one also has a blonde boy in it. So guess what? Yep. I knew as soon as I saw the kid. Just like,
You need to get that door open before you can get into the warehouse. That's the way forward.
they're not gonna let you
Why is it
have
so complicated?
Because
peace,
you're a
kid.
complicated man, and no one
Shut
understands
your
you.
mouth.
But I'm talking.
Barry,
He's really annoying. Shoot. Dang. Now I just gotta make it back across.
Make sure you don't bite your tongue out.
Oh crap! There we go. But yep, and there's Pandora Hearts, and I think next weekend, because let's see, I watched the new Battle Alert episode. I watched season 3, episode 1 of Fire Force. That was that was great. I miss Sunakun so much. Obisa, Himashi. Oh my gosh. It's I'm so happy that they're back. 5 years. 5 years people have been waiting for season 3, and they finally did it, and they picked right back up from the ending of season 2. It is great. But yeah, it's things are going downhill quickly in season 3. They did a lot with season 3 episode 1. So I'm very much looking forward to the next episode. That's a checkpoint. I think I have to stop there. Okay, I need to get ready for work and all that stuff. So it says follow the GPS signal. Even though these are decidedly alien skies with a satellite in them, the phone's GPS system works, and Wake follows the signal in the hopes that it will lead him to Thomas Zane. So making good progress. It seems like these specials might deal with Wake finding a way to come out of this dark presence that he allowed himself to enter for the sake of Alice. It is interesting how, because remember at the end of the last playthrough, I mentioned how some people on Reddit have some discussions about who wrote who. Did Zane write Alan, or did Alan write Zane? And I do find it interesting that Zane, I think he said, this is all you're doing, this is all your creation, that type thing. So it could be that it is that Alan wrote Thomas Zane, but I don't know. It is also interesting that they started to make use of this whole word mechanic. We didn't see that too much in the main game, but it seems like that's going to be a big part of these specials. It's cool, but it's very frustrating. It's very annoying to deal with, especially if the word is like, I don't know, raven, possessed, enemy, or something like that. It gets really frustrating. But hopefully as we move along, things will get a bit more doable. We're in normal mode too, so it shouldn't be as complicated as the main game, because I think we're doing hard mode with that one. But we'll see. Alright, so yeah, that is it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next playthrough. Bye bye.